And we welcome you to this NBA Cup game with a bit more riding on the line here than usual. I'm Kevin Harlan, and the new power rankings still only the first month of the season. Here's a chance to compare early returns. You look at the Clippers. They're gaining on some of the teams above them, trying hard to crack into that top five.
Well, right now for Minnesota, they wanted the top spot badly, and they did just that. A real testament to both their chemistry and work ethic.
And checking out Minnesota's opening lineup. Up at the forward, it'll be McDaniels and Randall. Guard and off guard, filled by DiVincenzo and Edwards. And it's MP in at the 5. And for the Thunder, at the guard spots, we'll be seeing Gilgeous-Alexander and Wallace. Holmgren plays at the 4 with Hartenstein at the center spot. And it's Caruso in at the small forward. So great to be here on the day before Thanksgiving, whetting our appetites with some NBA basketball, Greg. It's no better than this.
I'll tell you, these teams seem to be really hungry, right? Guys love winning the holiday games, and it just makes victory and that turkey tomorrow taste a little bit sweeter.
Now, SGA. Last game, an incredible scoring display for him. Oh, he misses the dunk. Here's McDaniels, and finished off by McDaniels.
Well, making it look very easy. Right at the rim, McDaniels with the finish.
Oklahoma City's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. And the rejection by MP. And now the Timberwolves on the break. Here's DiVincenzo. It's the jumper.
If Dante DiVincenzo has the ball with some space, look out. He's thinking score it.
Pass to Caruso. Back to SGA. He gets that one.
And this is the attack mindset you want to see coming into the game.
Get it to the right guy, get a high percentage look, and that's the kind of game they want to play tonight.
And a wide open look for MP. Drills the three-pointer.
The floor spacing ability on display by MP right there.
And we've got our 2K insider, Shams Charania, on the line. Shams, what's the story?
Well, after winning the title, OKC secured their future. Significant extensions this summer for Chet Holmgren, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, and both of their Jalen Williamses. The Thunder are building something for the long haul, guys.
A young, exciting team. Okay, thank you, Shams. The Thunder have gone 3 of 5 shooting the ball so far. And out of bounds as the Timberwolves gain possession.
And while we got a chance, let's look at some numbers for MP. He's averaging 46 points, 16 rebounds, and 8 assists. He's been nothing short of fantastic during that stretch. Offense coming very easily for him.
And so much of it, to me, is his ability to read the floor, make the right decision, and then go right after the action he wants.
From deep. Good on the three-point shot. MP's got a couple of threes now in the first for Minnesota.
MP letting it fly with no hesitation.
Caruso with the ball. 8 points his last outing. Gilgeous-Alexander kicks to Caruso. That's good, and SGA with the assist.
The real come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
MP dishes to Randall. Just 5 on the clock. The Timberwolves need to get a shot off here. It's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over. Some changes for Minnesota. Naz Reid, he's checked in for Julius Randle. Joe Ingles comes in for McDaniels. And Mike Conley subbed in for Dante DiVincenzo. Holmgren with a screen on Conley. SGA against Conley. Gilgeous-Alexander. And the dunk by Hartenstein.
Well, you see Hartenstein using both the size and the strength to his advantage. Nicely done.
Pass to MP. Back to Conley. Beyond the arc. And again, Minnesota with the triple.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Thunder have gone 5 of 8 from the field, shooting over 62%. Holmgren kicks to SGA. Hartenstein with the screen on Conley. Out to Wallace. Oklahoma City moving it around. And the rejection by MP. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by MP. A different look for Oklahoma City. Dort, he's checked in for Alex Caruso. And it's Isaiah Joe in for Cason Wallace. And a change for the Timberwolves. Dillingham's checked in. And the Thunder with the possession here. And the dunk by Hartenstein.
Oh, my goodness. With authority, Isaiah Hartenstein.
Well, clearly 2025 was a special season for Gilgeous-Alexander. Doris winning the league MVP and the adoration of many.
And obviously contributing to what was an historic season for Oklahoma City. They had the top seed overall in the playoffs. He averaged nearly 33 points on a ridiculous 52% shooting. This guy is the model of both consistency and efficiency.
And here's MP for 3. That's in there. Conley with the assist. MP's got 9 points.
12 straight points off of three-pointers, and the D looks Chelsea.
And the basket by SGA.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Conley, the pass to MP. Over to the left wing. Pass to Ingles. Pocket 6. Ingles with the screen for Conley. Here's MP. Offline with his three. Dort passes to SGA. Fires the three. And that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. And so it's Chet Holmgren making things happen for the Thunder. He notched 8 points in the quarter. At the guard spots, we'll be seeing Gilgeous-Alexander and Wallace. Hartenstein is out there with Aaron Wiggins. And it's Caruso in at the three, the small forward. That's the lineup in the game for Oklahoma City. 6 on the shot clock. Dillingham with the bucket.
Taking back the lead once more. Give these teams credit. Man, they are battling.
Neither team willing to give an inch, and neither able to seize the momentum. This has been a fascinating one to watch.
Let's check in now with our Allie LaForce, who's got a story for us. Allie?
Thanks, guys. Oklahoma City is not the biggest town, but Shai Gilgeous-Alexander said, quote, "Me personally, the market doesn't matter. I love the people in the organization and the people around me, and those are the things that matter. I go to work every single day with a smile on my face." Back over to you, Kevin.
Yep, a wonderful organization. All right, Allie, we appreciate the report. Wallace, the pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Wiggins, a screen on Edwards. Outside, SGA. Pass to Hartenstein. Oh, and it looks like that's going to be a goaltending call. Yep, that's it. So they'll get the basket.
Just barely too late and catches it on the way down. He's already in the air there, committed, so can't fault him for going for the block.
And the Thunder making a switch here. Holmgren's checked in. Reed, he's checked in for the Timberwolves. Dante DiVincenzo comes in for Dillingham.
Get used to seeing that over the next 10-plus seasons. MP taking flight.
The Timberwolves shooting their first free throw of the night here.
And as a team, they're down around 72% for the season.
McDaniels, he's checked in for Naz Reid. Free throw, no good for MP. And Greg, everyone talks about the importance of basketball IQ. Can you win in the NBA with a low IQ team?
Boy, it would be tough. I mean, there's a reason younger teams typically don't win at the highest level. You need to take those lumps and get that experience and learn from those lessons.
The Timberwolves making a switch here. Reed's checked in. A three from MP. The Thunder pour it in.
He started the game scorching the Nets from deep. 3 triples in the first period, but none here in the second.
Holmgren up top. Guarded by Reed. Holmgren gets the bucket. Holmgren's got 10.
And great job from Holmgren. I like when he shows confidence attacking inside.
DiVincenzo kicks to MP. And again for 3.
Well, folks, if you haven't been following his story since coming into the league, for all-time NBA rookies, he's now 5th place in three-pointers made.
You know, he's worked on his craft and improved in a short time here in his rookie season. He's got that beautiful touch as we've seen from deep guys, but that's definitely not the only way he can score. Here's SGA. And the rejection by MP. Some rookies have had a very hot hand this season. These are the best three-point shooters in the NBA's freshman class. MP is number 1.
With the way he shot the ball from long range, he's earned his reputation as the top marksman of his class.
The Timberwolves leading. It's Edwards on the wing. Holmgren against Reed. McDaniels outside. And another 3 for Minnesota.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
What you love about Alex Caruso is the IQ he brings to both ends of the floor. Defensively, he's always anticipating, always pressuring, and offensively, he will make the right play.
And working, Kevin, themselves to the line here in the second. A nice way to get your offense going.
Outside Edwards. The three ball from Anthony Edwards.
Their third three-pointer in a row.
Thunder trailing by 6. Wallace outside. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Hartenstein, shooting foul as the whistle blows. And now, yep, this will be a coach's challenge. We thought that might happen, triggering a review of the personal foul.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls,
The previous play is under review.
so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and
The ruling on the floor stands.
so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
Boy, there are so many things to admire about Hartenstein's game. Excellent passer, unselfish on the offensive end, makes floaters at a ridiculous level, and boy, do you know you're going to get a high level of defensive physicality nightly.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Out to the right wing. Hartenstein finds Holmgren. Here's SGA. And some nice defense there to end the quarter. And it's out of bounds. Oklahoma City able to retain possession here. And that kind of stifling effort on defense needs another look.
And guys, they'll think twice about attempting that shot again. That was a big-time rejection.
So it's the Minnesota Timberwolves heading to the bench with a 7-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. They've set the tone. They love their tempo. They're going to be very tough to stop. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back.
Thanks for tuning in. With half the game in the books, a bit of ground to make up for the Oklahoma City Thunder.
They've done some good things. I mean, they've also let those other guys get comfortable at the offensive end.
Yeah, Lazy D, they'll need to play with much higher energy in the second half.
And now, and I know it's still early in the season, but let's take a moment to talk about the conference standings in the West.
Check it out, OKC. They didn't get the email I sent. Season has started, fellas. They look surprised they're getting whoopings. High hopes does not win games. They got to wake up, get it together. Good news, still time.
And that is it for halftime, folks. It is back to Kevin Harlan and the...
And for those of you just tuning in, thanks for being with us. The second half of this game still to play. You look at MP in this one, he's been everywhere.
Yeah, he's been nothing short of a wall at the rim so far in this one, single-handedly providing great rim protection.
If he is in the area, he's going to challenge your shot. He's going to block it, alter it. He's going to have an impact.
Endures for the Timberwolves 2 consecutive trips to the Western Conference Finals.
Kevin, this is by far the franchise's most successful era to date. But, of course, they are not satisfied. Anthony Edwards desires a championship because he wants to be considered amongst the all-time greats.
And on the floor for Chris Finch as we get into the second half. Guard and off guard, filled by DiVincenzo and Edwards. Out of the forward, it'll be McDaniels and Randall. And it's MP in at the 5, roaming the paint.
The defense is far too slow to close out on those three-point attempts. Pass
to Holmgren. Second half just getting started. About a minute played. Now Hartenstein. 6 to shoot. Lets it go from deep. Holmgren can't hit.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
On the wing, MP. He's defended by Hartenstein. The shot's good from DiVincenzo.
Well, exactly what DiVincenzo out here to do. Spread the floor.
Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Caruso. Holmgren outside. Down low. SGA with the throwdown.
That should give him a nice little jolt.
Yeah, it has to. They need a jolt, GA.
Well, sometimes it's about taking it into your own hands. That kind of individual play could spark his groove.
MP with a screen on Wallace. Edwards kicks to MP. Good, and the assist goes to Edwards. Edwards got his 3rd assist on the night.
Having a lot of trouble stopping the three-point shot.
And here's Wallace. He'll bring it up for the Oklahoma City Thunder. They trail by 14. Next matchup, they'll be home against the Suns. That game will conclude a 3-game homestand. Minnesota's gotten going here in the second half from outside, nailing 3 of 4 from the arc. MP passes to DiVincenzo. Randall dishes to MP. Pass to DiVincenzo. Takes the 3. And Holmgren pulls it down. Oklahoma City's gone 5 of 10 from downtown tonight. 50% exactly. Caruso, the pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Holmgren wide open. And the lead is down inside single digits. Holmgren's got 13 points.
Guys, this is what you call a generational talent. Holmgren is bound to fill up the highlight reel every night he plays.
And Doris, we had heard the era of the big threes might be fading, but the Thunder have one with Chet Holmgren, J-Dub, and Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
And the beauty of that trio you just listed, they are all similar ages. They are all passionate about the craft of the game of basketball, and all 3 are about winning. But I'm telling you this, the Oklahoma City fans not taking anything for granted. They thought KD, Russell, and Harden would be together forever, and it didn't happen.
And so Mark Daigneault calls a timeout. Coach needs a moment to talk things over. Some good defense in the NBA, so let's check out the leaders. The Timberwolves, number 1.
Well, allowing the fewest points per game in the entire league, this defense has been absolutely dominant. Give the coaches a ton of credit. Players are skilled and motivated. You've got good schemes. Very tough to score against this bunch.
Wallace looking for an opening. Rebound, Minnesota. MP's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Floats it up for MP.
MP is cooking right now, and folks, this is exactly what we expected from this young man.
Just over 3.5 minutes through the 3rd quarter of play now. Caruso, the pass to Holmgren. Wallace with a screen for Holmgren. Pass to Wallace. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Wallace's screen. To the middle. It's stolen by Edwards. Fast break, Minnesota. MP with the powerful alley-oop.
What execution. MP getting up high for that finish.
.152 left here in the 3rd quarter. Outside, SGA. Wallace kicks to Holmgren. DiVincenzo against Gilgeous-Alexander. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And it's MP with the rebound. MP's got his 8th rebound here tonight. And timeout called by Chris Finch. He's going to take a minute here to get things straightened out. And a new group getting ready for Oklahoma. Minnesota making some changes. MP's checked in for Gobert. Julius Randle comes in for Joe Ingles. And Anthony Edwards subbed in for Dillingham. Timberwolves leading by 17. And let's go courtside. There's some news on Datt DiVincenzo. Allie?
Hey guys, the head athletic trainer for the Timberwolves let me know the status. He let me know that it's a strained hip, which causes plenty of soreness and shooting pain in that area. Nobody wants an injury, especially this early in the season, but the good news, he's been cleared by the training staff to play through it. Guys?
Allie, thanks as always.
It is, and nobody wants to miss any time. Obviously, everybody wants to be out there contributing, but sometimes you got to be patient. You have to make health a priority, get the results, and then put your plan in place.
Holmgren plays at the 4 with Hartenstein at the center spot. At the guard spots, we'll be seeing Gilgeous-Alexander and Wallace. And it's Caruso in at the small forward. That's the lineup in the game for Oklahoma City. Looking at who's out there now for the Timberwolves. McDaniels comes in for Reed. And it's Datt DiVincenzo in for Mike Conley. Thunder trailing by 18. Here's Hartenstein. Strong move off the glass.
Boy, despite his efficiency, they just can't get over the hump.
And Randle has got the ball here for the Timberwolves. Their biggest lead of the game was 21. Now DiVincenzo. Now Holmgren, a quick pass, leads him right to the rack.
Yeah, you can feel Chet Holmgren getting that rhythm, folks. Very tough to slow down now because of size and skill.
Now McDaniel. Caruso with the steal. And just off the cuff, Doris, what do you think is the toughest part of the season?
I mean, for me, watching these players try to perform the final 2 to 3 weeks before All-Star game, there are so many things in play. Has it been an extraordinarily difficult season where you're just simply not winning? Are you trying to incorporate perhaps a player that came over from a new trade? And then also just the focus. Everybody's mind is, ooh, I've got a week vacation here. I can't wait.
Well, that's one way he can finish, but far from the only way he gets it done. He's got all kinds of tricks up his sleeve.
Now DiVincenzo. McDaniels outside. Shot clock at 6. Here's MP. From deep. Holmgren rips down the rebound. Now the Thunder with it. It's been 8 unanswered points for him. SGA from 19. That one goes.
But Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is a thirsty scorer, and if you concede the mid-range, he'll take it.
MP finds a gap.
Oh boy, to be young again.
Makes you nostalgic, doesn't it? Thunder trailing by 10. Left side, SGA. Got it!
What a pretty pass by SGA. This guy's so good creating for himself or others.
And so Chris Finch calls for the timeout. He's clearly intent on wanting to lock in and make sure everyone's on the same page. Here's MP. Edwards knocks down the 3.
And now as the clock ticks down, this is going to end up as a solid victory here for the Timberwolves.
Not only did they shoot the ball better, but they had more assists.
Yeah, I thought the passing in terms of finding the open man gave them the higher percentage shots. The ball movement was key for the win.
And in terms of the season record, this is going to be their 18th win overall.
And against a conference opponent, always good to take that first win of the season series to establish a psychological edge.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for MP.
So highly effective on the offensive end. At times, this guy just scoring at will.
Not that time. It won't go.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Saw saw the opportunity to put this away, and you could see the killer instinct take over.
And you want to save your best for last. Tonight, they've done that and then some.
Hartenstein. Oh, what a finish. Frank, their unselfish play has really been impressive.
They're trusting one another out there, wanting to get each other involved. This is great basketball.
Raises up. So it's Minnesota winning this one easily. This team is still perfect in the NBA Cup, 4-0. They are group winners.
And now as we enter the knockout stage, they're one of my favorites in the Cup. They've played that well.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. So for Doris Burke,
And welcome to 2K Sports for another edition of NBA basketball. This is Brian Anderson with Clark Kellogg and Grant Hill. And giving us the rundown from the sidelines, reporter Allie LaForce. And a chance here to check out some stats for Jason Tatum.
And he's been locked in at the free throw line for sure. In the past 5 games, his percentage at the line is much better than it had been prior. Sometimes that's how it works. You just get that extra focus at the charity stripe.
Looking at the starting 5 for Boston. At the forward spots, the talented pair of Brown and Tatum. Then there's Peyton Pritchard, and it's Shireman in at the 2 guard. And for Minnesota, Edwards is the 2, McDaniels the 3. Julius Randle out there with MP, and it's Conley in at the 1. Right around the quarter mark of the season, Clark, rookies seem to be finding their footing out there.
Yeah, you know, it's interesting. Every rookie is a little different, but usually around the quarter pole of the season, you start to get a feel for how you need to go about your work. It's a tough adjustment, but once it locks in, you're on your way.
McDaniels with the rebound. Down low. Tatum with a steal. Oh, MP with a block. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by MP. Richard finds Brown. Over McDaniels.
That's their 4th attempt from the floor with nothing to show for it. Tough start, missing their first 5 shots.
Edwards, a pass to MP. Back to Edwards. And he drops it in from the low post.
And this is exactly what you want Edwards to do, using his athleticism to score on tough defense inside.
Kick out to Brown. Tatum passes to Pritchard. From the arc. Kept alive. Great positioning on the putback.
The effort, the position, the timing, all there.
And add instincts to that. He can sense where the rebound's going to go.
And that sixth sense, guys, might be better than just about anybody else's.
And it's Randall that time on the assist by MP.
Forcing his way in is Randall. Hard for the defender to counter his strength.
All right, guys, we're lucky to have Shams Charania joining us now. Our 2K insider calling in with a story. What do you got, Shams?
Well, thanks. The Celtics this summer trading Drew Holiday for Anthony Simons. Player almost a decade younger. Simons' deep threat capability is definitely a fit for the way the Boston Celtics like to play, especially now moving forward. If he can fit in defensively, he could be a long-term contributor, guys.
He's more than capable. Okay, Shams, thank you. And Minnesota with possession here. Following the three by Boston. MP finds Conley. Cash. It's MP picking up the assist. MP's got 3 assists in the game. Pass to Shireman. Tatum with it. Consistent production from him, averaging around 27.5 points a game.
You know, Grant, for all his competitive nature, Tatum has a pretty calm demeanor. Do you appreciate that?
Yes, indeed. As a team leader, a father, a role model, and a professional, you can't ask for much better than Jason Tatum. He is the real deal.
A young man who has an appetite for greatness, always pushing himself is Jason Tatum.
A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
I caught up with Coach Chris Finch. We talked about his approach in guarding Jason Tatum. He said, we want to crowd Tatum right from the jump and prevent him from getting into an early rhythm, especially from deep. Because when his three-point shot is falling, it opens up the rest of his game. Back to you, Brian.
Thanks for that, Allie. Outside Edwards. Back to Conley. Brown against McDaniels. MP outside. Shot clock at 6. And again, it's Minnesota with a 3.
Well, I think they're getting caught in that in-between zone, no man's land. Giving up 3 straight from beyond the arc right now.
Tatum from long range. Connects from downtown. Tatum's got 6 points.
Really smooth release from Tatum on that 3. Makes that shot look effortless.
Minnesota leading by 3. Outside Conley. From deep, MP. Yes, great play by Conley to set it up. Conley's got 3 assists in the game.
12 straight points off threes. This defense is not extending very well.
You know, they're having free reign from beyond the arc. The defense is just not there.
The defensive breakdown gives him a wide open look, but he can't take advantage. With the way he can fill it up at this age, it's scary to think how good MP might be in a few years.
Garza. MP with the block.
A chilly quarter for him offensively, trying to get warmed up.
Pass to Edwards. Back to MP, down to 5 on the shot clock. And again, it's Minnesota with a 3.
Boy, he's been a monster this quarter, carrying the load for sure.
And so Joe Mazzulla decides to call a timeout. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. Go for a different look here. Reed's checked in for Julius Randle. Ingles comes in for McDaniels. Shannon's checked in for Anthony Edwards. And Dillingham subbed in for Mike Conley. So Boston going with almost an entirely new group here. Cada's checked in for Garza. Boucher comes in for Shireman. Minot's checked in for Jaylen Brown. And it's Hauser in for Pritchard. MP, the pass to Reed. And here's Dillingham from the arc. The rebound, Celtics. This game against Minnesota is the first time they've met this year.
Yeah, surprised to split the season series last year. These guys have confidence in themselves against anyone they face.
And if you look at how they match up, certainly you could see them losing, but you would still expect them to come away with 2 wins.
Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. Boucher passes to Tatum. Can they get it? And he takes the fantastic lead pass up strong for the slam.
I'll tell you what, it's good to be his age.
Yeah, I don't have memories like that at my age, though.
Yeah, it does make me look back a little bit, but I could never throw it down like that. It sure does look good.
Pass to Hauser for 3. He can't get it to go. And so it's MP making things happen for the Timberwolves. Oh, what a quarter. He was absolutely on. Checked in for Minnesota. Edwards comes in for Shannon. Boston also changing it up. Garza's checked in for Queta. Jason Tatum comes in for Boucher. And Pritchard is subbed in for Mina. On the court right now for the Celtics. They've got Jaylen Brown, Sam Hauser out there with Jason Tatum. Then there's Peyton Pritchard, and it's Garza in at the center position. And they double up MP. Edwards finds MP. Back to Edwards. Another miss by Minnesota. Celtics trail by 15. Outside Pritchard. Pass to Garza. And a miss there on the triple. The Timberwolves have gone 6 of 11 here in the second quarter. Many players have size. So what makes Rudy Gobert such a good interior defender, Clark?
Well, size is part of it, clearly, B.A., but timing is the big thing. And then awareness, recognition of what the situations are and being able to adjust your body position accordingly. And then anticipation. I mean, timing and anticipation, awareness, those are the things that make really good defenders.
Yeah, he's really scrambling to keep them in this game. Gotta respect that hustle.
Count it. Gobert's gotten his second bucket.
Well, defensively, you know you need to box out Gobert. That's a missed assignment right there.
Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
Pritchard, the pass to Garza. Oh, MP with a block. And so it looks like the Celtics will retain possession here. And it's time to take another look at that powerful block.
Boy, he is all over that shot. I mean, had it read the whole way, got himself into position, and then was able to make the play.
And Minnesota with some changes. Jaden McDaniels, he's checked in for Gobert. And Conley subbed in for Dillingham. And the Celtics also making a change. Shireman's checked in. Brown against McDaniels. Pulls it in from the elbow. Oh, MP with a block. The Timberwolves lead by 19. Here's Randall. Cash. It's MP picking up the assist. MP's got his 4th assist with that last one. And a look at how the hustle game has been going for Minnesota.
Yeah, I love the energy and aggressiveness I've seen from them on defense. They're really getting after it with all these blocks.
Well, how about the transition game, too? I mean, that's been another key for them, moving the ball quickly up the floor. Let's see if they can keep that up.
MP, a screen on Pritchard. The shot by Conley, no good.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Outside, Brown. Pass to Garza. Jacks up a 3. It's rebounded by Minnesota. Randall's got his 4th rebound in this one.
He's hit a rough patch for sure this period. They need more from him.
And there's McDaniels. That one's good on the assist by MP. And the Timberwolves lead by 21 to the paint. Garza's shot is good. Garza's got 8.
Seen that play develop ahead of time. Hits his man in stride.
There's 45 seconds left to play in the second quarter. Conley passes to MP. The 3 is up. Garza grabs the board.
Defense dodged a bullet that time. Total breakdown. And
stolen by Edwards. And stolen by Brown. Pass to Tatum. Takes a three. Offensive board. And so it's Minnesota up 19 points as the quarter comes to a close. Their efficiency has been off the charts. They're running their sets well with patience and purpose. We'll be back in a moment.
Welcome, everybody. It may be early on in the season, but not too early to take a full assessment of the Eastern Conference standings.
Taking a look here now at Boston, even if they're not the team we thought they'd be, they haven't completely come off the rails. Still plenty of time left. With all this talent, I can see them turning it around real fast. How fast? How fast?
And now, how about that first half? Talk about a dominating display for the Timberwolves.
When a team is moving the ball like this, Shaq, they're tough to defend.
Yeah, their mentality is, I've got a good shot, but you've got a better one. It's a coach's dream.
Thanks for tuning in. Now it's time to head back over.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. Hey, you look at MP in this game, he's been everywhere.
Yeah, but his blocks tell only part of the story. His presence alone is making an impact on defense.
Yeah, you know, he's been up in the air so often, he's been absolutely a pest on the defensive end.
Well, Grant, when you watch an NBA game today, do you wish you played in this era?
Oh, no doubt. It's a lot more open, and there's a greater emphasis on skill and player health. Oh, and by the way, those checks aren't too bad either.
McDaniels at the 3 with Randall at the 4. Conley and Edwards make up the backcourt. Connects again from distance.
Defenses around the NBA have to deal with his three-point marksmanship, and he's already proven in his rookie year there's very little you can do to slow him down.
It's been a lot of fun to watch him expand his skills this season, and lo and behold, he now holds the 4th spot all-time for three-pointers in a rookie campaign. Outside McDaniels. MP looking around. Back to Daniels. Cash. It's MP picking up the assist. MP's got 6 assists now in the game. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Thanks, Brian. Jaylen Brown never loses confidence. Celtics coach Joe Mazzulla said he has great short-term memory. If he misses a shot, it never affects the next one. You can't shake him. I just love his poise and his ability to attack. Brown said, every time I take the floor, I want to be aggressive. Brian, back over to you.
You love that confidence. Okay, Allie, thanks a lot.
Rocketing right off the floor. Explosive jam by McDaniel.
And here's Brown for 3. The rebound by MP. MP's got 5 rebounds tonight.
And they're +5 on the boards after that rebound.
Grant, the thing about Jaylen Brown, he doesn't need a lot of space to get his shot off.
You know, B.A., he has a quick release and rises high on his jumper. Has a great up fake and can stop on a dime. Usually all the space he needs to find his shot.
Edwards can't hit.
Only their first miss in 4 attempts. It's been a great start to the half.
Here's Pritchard. His offense has been solid, scoring around 11.5 points a game. Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. Here's Brown. Again, the miss by Boston.
Good shot, gone bad. Gotta finish there.
MP drives in. Oh, and the dunk by MP.
A good, aggressive move by MP. You know, I have a feeling we'll see this a lot in his career.
Tatum from long range fires in the triple. Tatum's got 6 in the quarter.
And he's coming off a huge performance, and his confidence couldn't be any higher. And his coach knows that, too.
Showing no signs of slowing or cooling down. They're going to ride him as far as he can take him.
G. And MP throws it down.
Just speeding in there and getting some air time. MP with a solid jam off the drive.
Here's Edwards.
Oh,
Nice. Big finish.
Oh, doctor. Oh, my goodness, Anthony Edwards. Throwing it down with force. Get this guy in the dunk contest.
Well, that's a fantastic view there from the AT&T Connected Cam. Randall against Tatum. Pass to Garza. MP with the block. They recover it. On the wing, Tatum. Checked by Randall. Again with the block.
A defensive stalwart so far. That's 6 blocks.
Protecting the rim well. Love the hustle.
Just so successful getting the ball inside and finding those great looks.
To the inside. Here's Garza. The rebound by MP. MP's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one.
I'll tell you what, they've rebounded the ball tremendously well.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
The Timberwolves making it to their 2nd straight Western Conference Finals last year, Clark.
Yeah, you know, what impressed me the most, I think, was making it last year as a 6th seed. Gelling down the stretch of the season. They struggled for a good part of the season, but the last third or so of the season, they really came together. Just did not have quite enough to make it to the final.
Using his size to full advantage, he beats everyone to the ball.
McDaniels from long range. Hook it, and it's Randall with the assist. Randall's got 3 assists tonight.
He drops yet another dime, just facilitating this offense like a maestro.
Well, when you look at the assist totals, heck, they've been clearly the better team.
The 3 ball. It's rebounded by Jaylen Brown. And Brown has got the ball here for Boston. Here's Garza. Oh, a rim-rattling 2-handed jam.
The playmaking of Brown continuing to evolve. Nice dime there.
Now Conley. Looking at his stats, he's putting up about 7.5 per game.
And that was easy for MP. All he had to do was catch, rise, and finish.
I'm coming.
36 seconds left in the 3rd quarter of the game. And the foul called on MP. That's his first foul. And the Timberwolves will go for a different look here. Reed's checked in for Randall. Ingles comes in for McDaniels. Shannon's checked in for Anthony Edwards. And Dillingham subbed in for Conley. Pass to Gonzalez. Here's Minot. Takes the 3. They grab their own miss. It's good on the putback.
There you go. Relentless pursuit of the ball. I love it. He never stopped working.
To the paint. Here's Dillingham. Uses the glass on the layup. Dillingham's got his 3rd basket on the night right there.
And now almost all their points coming from the paint.
Here's Hauser. Counted from distance. And here's MP from outside. And that's not going to go. MP getting it done for Minnesota. 11 points in the quarter. He's on fire. Back after this. And we reach the 4th quarter. Minnesota with some changes. MP's checked in for Rudy Gobert. Clark comes in for Ingles. And it's Juzang in for Shannon. A big group substitution here for Boston. Garza's checked in for Queta. Jason Tatum comes in for Boucher. Shireman's checked in for Hauser. And it's Peyton Pritchard in for Minot. Nice ball movement by Boston. Garza passes to Pritchard. From outside, off the mark.
He had more than enough room to hit that, just couldn't make it happen.
On the floor for Boston. Good! Another from three.
Well, as the three-point bombs just keep raining down, he just moved up one more rung on the all-time list for three-pointers in a rookie season.
Well, you got to think he's going to be one of the biggest draft picks in the last decade, maybe two. Hard to argue with how he's approached his three-point prowess.
In full-on catch-up mode, they're raining threes right now.
Yeah, they've had a great second half from long range. I mean, things are definitely starting to look up for him.
Right wing, inside. Here's Garza. Off target with the three.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
And what I like about it, it's been a physical brand of basketball. It's had a little sandpaper element to it. Gritty and rough, but that's how you win games.
Dillingham with the bucket.
Crisp pass there from MP to get that assist, showing vision beyond his years.
Now here's Brown. Pass to Garza from deep. It's rebounded by Minnesota. MP's got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. Fires the three. Cranes the triple. MP's got 6 points in the quarter.
You have to be ready to take your shots when they come. And MP was ready this time.
Outside Pritchard. Pass to Shireman. Outside Brown. On the wing, Tatum. 6 on the shot clock. Again, the miss by Boston. Minnesota has gone 3 of 6 from downtown so far in the fourth.
And you can see how scary this team can be when everything is clicking for them. Just a terrific performance for the Timberwolves.
They had more assists and shot the ball more efficiently. Those things tend to go hand in hand.
And that's so true. Without a doubt, their ball movement was essential to winning this game.
And they add to the win column, their 19th victory this year.
And they meet just twice, so taking the first meeting means a lot to this team.
When it is just a two-game season series, the team winning game one has that slight mental edge going into the second meeting, knowing they've already solved their opponent one time and only have to do it one more time.
And what a huge performance it was for MP.
He was the X factor for sure. He shored up so many areas for him, walking away with the triple-double.
Shannon's checked in for Minnesota. Right side Tatum to stop the run. Knocks it down from distance. Tatum's got 20 points.
Over the years, we've really seen Tatum elevate his offensive game. Now he's a dynamic, multi-level scorer.
Pass to MP. Now Clark. Now here's MP. Lets it go from deep and again for three.
Well, with the way he's been shooting from distance, I can't say I'm surprised that he's now number 2 all-time in three-pointers made during a rookie season. I mean, he has been impressive.
Well, we're talking about some of the best shooters we've ever had in the NBA. I don't think it's an understatement to say we could be witnessing a generational talent.
This is what winning is all about. Playing your best when it matters most.
Yeah, you know, once they got victory in their view, a huge injection of energy and a great run to finish it off.
Defensive foul. MP. Second personal foul.
From behind the arc. Misses there. So we see the Timberwolves taking the W here. They didn't have too many problems tonight.
They didn't. Just a tremendous team effort. Once they had that big lead, they were not going to let the visitors back into the game.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Clark Kellogg, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, this is...
picture of the night show last weekend. Oh yeah? On the top. Oh, is that right? What? I got the $20. This team? Yeah. That suit? Yeah. This arena? Yeah. In this arena, this suit, and for this team.
All right. The Life NBA stars in all 5-star hotels and velvet ropes. This you see before you is what happens when reality really hits.
Is that a line from where the show you showed me, Road World?
It's actually called The Real World. Groundbreaking video storytelling right there. Be respectful.
Okay. Hey, man, something's going around. The whole team's got it. I'm talking players, coaches, scouts, even TV people.
Nope.
So,
MP, fluids, okay? Got to do lots and lots of fluids, all right? You hear me? Fluids, fluids, fluids.
Yeah, there's definitely something going around. That's why I'm standing back here.
No, bro. I gave you the rest of my sandwich, remember?
Oh, no.
Yeah.
What's up, MP?
Standing 6 feet 11, number 42, MP.
It's the NBA. Welcome to our Sunday night broadcast here on 2K Sports. And in our matchup tonight, we'll see the Minnesota Timberwolves going up against the Here we are in November. Let's see how things are shaking out in the West early in the season. Taking a look at Minnesota. They like where they stand right now, perched in that topmost position. And, of course, the San Antonio Spurs just need to take it a game at a time. And the starting group for the Spurs. In the post, it'll be Sohan with Wembanyama. De'Aaron Fox out there with Harper. And it's Vassell in at the 3. And for the Timberwolves, up at the forward, it'll be McDaniels and Randall. The guard pair will be Conley and Edwards. And it's MP in at the 5, roaming the paint. MP is not taking these conference matchups lightly. He doesn't want to just be the best and make it into the All-Star game. He has made it known he wants to be the guy.
And how impressive have these performances been by MP? He puts a big old target on his back that his competition isn't taking lightly and continues to dominate out there. He's garnered a good deal of added respect the way he's taking care of his business.
Well, we've seen some teams, Greg, stumble out of the gate to begin this season, still trying to find their footing, getting some traction.
And when you're not meeting expectations, the pressure ramps up. But as a team, you can't let it get to you, especially with time to turn things around.
Pass to Conley. MP outside. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. Well, Stan De'Aaron Fox said there was no list of teams he wanted to go to. He specifically said, I want to go to San Antonio.
Well, 2 words, Victor Wembanyama. Fox is a Texas native and saw an opportunity to pair himself with a rising superstar in a stable organization.
Wembanyama. That one's in, his first shot this game.
Well, you know, Vassell has shown significant improvement as a passer since entering the league.
Outside Conley. It's up a 3. And MP with the basket on the assist from Conley. MP's got 8 points.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Back to Fox. And they come right back with their own 3-pointer.
And Fox was clearly motivated to get that 3 after they hit one on the other end.
Edwards passes to MP. Wow, came this close to a 4-point play. He'll head to the line for 3 free throws.
Yeah, you hate to give up a foul on a 3-point attempt.
This is his second trip to the free throw line.
Well, what I love about MP is he's always working on his game. Every day, year-round.
The Spurs making a switch here. Johnson's checked in. The Spurs have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Nice ball movement by San Antonio. And the basket by Vassell.
And Vassell's jumper continues to evolve and improve. He's a real threat off the catch.
Stolen by McDaniel. And it goes down 2 points.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Once he gets in deep on the defense, there is no way he's missing a layup like that. That's just a great pass. Excellent vision to see the open spot in the defense and lead him to the score.
Pass to Edwards. This one for 3. And that one falls coming off Conley's feet. Conley's got 3 assists in the game. Here's Sohan. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass.
Yeah, nice touch by Sohan. More than at home inside. He's not a forward who wants to jack up a bunch of 3s.
And now let's send it over to our courtside reporter, Allie LaForce.
I briefly spoke with Chris Finch. I wanted to know what his defensive scheme was against De'Aaron Fox, and he told me we need to limit transition opportunities because that's when he's really dangerous. Speed is one of his biggest strengths, so we need to slow the game down to our pace. Let's see if they're able to accomplish it. Back to you guys.
Okay, Allie, thank you. Here's Sohan. The 3-pointer, no good. Minnesota leading by 7. Randall surveying the D. Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. Vassell kicks to Harper. Back to Vassell. No good with the triple. And so MP will bring it up for the Timberwolves. Coming in on a 19-game win streak. They're set to achieve something very few teams have ever done. A win tonight would be their 20th win in a row.
Well, of all the ways to establish yourself as a powerhouse, this may be the best way to do it, by going on a phenomenal streak and looking practically unbeatable. One thing you can tell right now, they are playing with swagger, a sort of poise that they're backing up with execution. Not easy to do.
So it's both teams making substitutions here. And checking out some numbers for De'Aaron Fox.
In the last 5 games, you can see the trend upwards for effective field goal percentage. And it shows you how confident he's playing right now.
Pass to Castle. Here's McLaughlin. Clock at 6. Back to Castle. Misses the 3. Minnesota leading by 9. Here we go, Coach. The 2025 Rookie of the Year, Stephon Castle.
Yeah, look, Kevin, you can't say too many good things about this guy, but it starts with this. Like all the best players in the league, he plays both ends of the floor. Stephon Castle can take on the assignment of guarding the best player on the other team, and he's a guy whose skills are rapidly improving offensively. The future is great for this guy.
Spurs trail by 12. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
The kick out to Barnes, and there's the whistle. 3-second violation. And the Timberwolves making a change here. Randall's checked in, and San Antonio with the change here too. Fox is checked in, and here are the Timberwolves. They're on a 16-7 run. Pass to MP. Buries the long-range jumper. MP's got 17 now.
Well, his offense is carrying them right now. And even with the defense keying on him, he's making great adjustments on the fly.
Count that bucket.
And their post play has been really solid right off the bat.
He gets it up. MP has been leading the charge for Minnesota. Scoring, rebounding. He was all over the place during that quarter. They are riding his performance right now. Right back after this break. And making some changes here. And timeout called by Chris Finch. Coach is going to talk some things over with the team. Might be seeing something to adjust. Quarter two and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Here's Wembanyama. The Spurs working the ball around now. Easy money for Wembanyama.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
On the floor for San Antonio, Barnes operates at the 4 with Wembanyama at the 5. Harper is out there with De'Aaron Fox. And it's Castellan at the small forward position. Spurs trail by 14. And here's Harper from the arc. Hits it from three-point range.
And they are absolutely stroking it from beyond the arc.
Timberwolves have gone 7 of 11 from the field in the second quarter. MP outside. Off his leg. And the officials saying it was kicked. And some changes here for the Timberwolves. McDaniels comes in for Clark. And Mike Conley subbed in for Dillingham. San Antonio also making some changes. Jeremy Sohan's checked in for Barnes. And it's Vassell in for Castle. Vassell, the pass to Wembanyama. And again, it's San Antonio with a 3.
And I like when Wembanyama is aggressive on offense because defenses feel helpless to stop it.
And almost 4 minutes gone here in the second quarter of play. MP outside. To the paint. Outside for Randall. Pass to MP. 6 on the shot clock. The Timberwolves need to get a shot off here. Conley's shot is off. Spurs trail by 8. Fox feeling it out a bit. Here's Sohan. Fox a screen on Randall. Vassell outside. And it's off from three-point range. MP with it. He's picked up by Harper. Edwards passes to Randall. Vassell against McDaniel. MP, no good. San Antonio's gone 4-7 on three-point shots in the second quarter. Now, let's take a minute to talk to Allie LaForce courtside. Allie.
Hey, guys. Well, De'Aaron Fox is trying to dial in as a lockdown defender, and he said, I want to be that type of guy. Go out there, guard people, and be someone that people don't want to put in the action because you blow actions up. And then, at the end of the day, still being able to get to work on offense. Kevin, back to you.
You love that mentality. Okay, Allie, thanks. Naz Reid, he's checked in for Randall. Stephon Castle's checked in for San Antonio. MP with a screen on Castle. And a wide open look for MP. That's in there. Conley with the assist. Conley's got assist number 5 here tonight.
What an incredible game so far for MP. He's showing no signs of slowing down.
Spurs trail by 9. Ball's knocked loose and stolen by MP. It's MP finishing at the other end.
He takes advantage of them in every way possible.
And Greg, he lures them into a trap on the steal and then bang, straight to the bucket.
Turning great defense into great offense. That's the kind of stop you're looking for.
Pass to Sohan. To the inside. No stopping him there. Jams it in as he's fouled. A chance now for a three-point play. It's going to be on MP. You know, Stan, you look at Wembanyama's frame. Does he need to get any stronger? Put on more muscle, more bulk?
Well, Kevin, of course he could use to improve on his strength. But he's strong enough right now to be one of the best players in the league. We've seen that, but as he gets older, a lot of that strength's just going to come naturally. The scary thing is for coaches and players around the league, not on his team, this guy's just going to keep getting better.
Here's Wembanyama, and it's San Antonio with another.
Playing from behind right here, not easy, but he is answering the bell.
Well, consistent scoring is a good foundation for a comeback. They can't be wasting possessions now.
And so it's the Minnesota Timberwolves. Ahead by 9 as the quarter comes to a close. Their lead is where it is because they've gotten good shots. A lot of good shots. And we'll be right back after this.
Greetings, everybody. Before we review the first half, let's take an early season peek at how the Western Conference is shaking out so far.
You look at the Timberwolves, it's still early, and we don't want to get ahead of ourselves, but right now, they are easily the best team in the league.
Well, we knew they'd be good, but we didn't know they'd be this good. And returning our attention to this game, an impressive first half for the Minnesota Timberwolves.
One big reason they're up, they're controlling the glass, both boxing out and crashing in.
Yeah, you could tell rebounding was a point of emphasis for them coming into this game.
That'll do it for our show tonight. Thanks for joining us, and we'll send you back to Kevin.
And if you're just joining us in this one, first half is in the books, one half to go. You look at MP in this one, he's been everywhere.
Well, through the first two, he has been nothing short of a marksman from deep.
Yeah, he's been locked in tonight. Through the first two quarters, he's been a huge factor from outside.
Minnesota with the ball. They led by as many as 18 points. The guard pair will be Conley and Edwards. Out to the forward, it'll be McDaniels and Randall. And it's MP in at the 5 down low. So that's the lineup for Minnesota. 6 to shoot. MP drills the 3.
And really, as the three-pointers keep dropping, you get the sense that the frustration is mounting for the defense.
And Wembanyama throws it down.
And we talk about how Wembanyama makes the wow plays. Wow.
And that great replay brought to us by the AT&T Connected Cam. MP dishes to Conley. Lets it go with the 3. And the Timberwolves hit again from deep.
It's those kind of passes that bring up the entire team's confidence.
Pass to Wembanyama. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. Well, Coach, we know the 2025 season was cut short for Wembanyama due to a blood clot in his right shoulder.
Yeah, it was too bad, Kevin, to see that season cut short. Look, I think it's easy to say Wembanyama would have been the defensive player of the year in 2025. I think he had that one sewed up, but he just couldn't get enough games in to get to that. And he's a guy that can do everything on offense. We're talking probably the next face of the league.
Outside Harper. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. And it looks like, yep, it's a coach's challenge on the personal foul. That triggers a replay review by the official.
And this is the time now.
The previous play is under review.
The original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Indeed, and the one.
After review, the ruling on the floor stands.
Really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. With double-checking, and the game continues on.
A nice shot by McDaniel.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
And here's Vassell from the arc. That falls. Nice feed that time from Harper. Harper's got 3 assists tonight. Timberwolves leading by 11. Conley kicks to MP. And again, Minnesota with the triple.
Coming right back. MP with a huge 3.
Pass to Vassell. Wembanyama against MP. Good work there as it goes.
Well, he's been able to find points, just not enough of them. They've got to string together some more buckets.
And joining us now by phone is insider Shams Charania with some news. Shams, give it to us.
Well, guys, a lot of excitement about the upcoming 2026 draft class, but quietly, some scouts voicing early concern about the quality of prospects in the class of 27. Now, there's still time for players to emerge, but expect this to impact the way teams value those picks.
Something to keep an eye on, no doubt. Shams, thank you very much for the report. Sinks the triple.
The defense a step slow. You can see the result.
Pass to Sohan. Wembanyama down low. Covered by MP. Wembanyama. Nice move. Yes, that goes in. Wembanyama's got 11 points here in just the second half.
Well, if they can come back and take the lead, this will be because he's carrying it. This quarter's been all about him and his offense.
MP outside. Pass to Conley. Lets the 3 fly. It's rebounded by De'Aaron Fox.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Here's Sohan. And the dunk by Sohan.
Another reason why Fox is the perfect guy to run this offense. He excels in pick and roll action.
MP outside. That's in there. Conley with the assist. Conley's got his 8th assist in the game.
That's a dozen straight points coming off the triple.
Basket counts. Wembanyama's got 13 points now in the quarter.
And a monster game for Wemby with the matchup issues he creates. I'm not sure anyone in this league can stop him when he's on.
And the basket by MP.
Strong work for him at the offensive end, helping them to maintain that lead.
Outside Harper. A pass to Fox. And he can't answer back. The 3-pointer offline. Outside Edwards. Back to MP. It's Edwards on the wing. MP outside. Inside, here's McDaniels. Makes it off the glass. And that's now 7 points for Jaden McDaniel.
Well, smart idea from McDaniels, looking to convert inside.
And so Mitch Johnson decides to call timeout. He's going to take this chance to talk to his guys. Both teams deciding to change it up. And let's take this opportunity to show you the most productive rookie rebounders of the last 10 games. MP is number 1.
He's gotten the opportunity to make a contribution, and the numbers, they followed. I mean, he's shown he can help them control the backcourt.
Offensive rebound. The kick out to Barnes. Castle with it. He's making his presence felt offensively with his scoring average up there at almost 13 points a game.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
MP passes to Shannon. Back to MP. And Dillingham now top of the key. And here's MP for three. Petrolano, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
And folks, he did not luck into that one. He knew just where he wanted to be to grab that backboard.
Now Johnson. Will it go? And the last second attempt doesn't fall. And so it's MP making things happen for the Timberwolves. He's approaching 40 points for him in the game. He's scoring in just about every way possible. We'll get right back to the action when we return. Here now a chance to show you our assist of the game. And it's presented as always by State Farm.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
Look now for San Antonio. Wembanyama comes in for Luke Cornett, and it's Harper in for Johnson. Here's Wembanyama. Pass to Harper. Wembanyama sets a screen for Harper. And Fox has it in the corner. That falls. Nice feed that time from Harper. Fox has got 9 points now in just the second half. Minnesota leading by 12. On the court right now for the Spurs. Fox and Castle are their guards. Barnes operates at the 4 with Wembanyama at the 5. And it's Harper in at the small forward.
And what's gotten into him today? This is getting ridiculous.
To the left side wing. Wembanyama finds Fox. 5 to shoot. The Spurs need to get a shot off here. Castle fires. Missed on the 3.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
MP up top. He's guarded by Harper. Now MP. Let's lose a 3. Wembanyama reels it in. Spurs trail by 15. Harper sets a pick for Fox. And stolen by Dillingham. MP outside. MP with a screen on Barnes. MP. Oh, softly leaves it in.
Yeah, and let me tell you guys, I've seen a lot of great players come up in this league. MP is as focused on winning as they come.
And so it's Mitch Johnson calling timeout. And that timeout by Coach was carefully measured, wanting to make sure that everybody is on the same page here. Some changes for Minnesota. McDaniels, he's checked in for Clark. And it's Mike Conley in for Dillingham. Jeremy Sohan's checked in for San Antonio. Vassell comes in for Castle. Here's MP. And MP throws it down.
Well, credit them for maintaining that aggression, even being up this much.
Yeah, and at this point in the game, just protect the ball, make smart decisions, don't give them a chance to get back in the game.
Wembanyama sets a screen for Harper. That shot no good.
Well, the defense catches a break there. You expect him to make those.
And tonight's battle is going to end with a very clear winner, leaving nothing to chance. Impressive win for Minnesota.
In the end, they had a better shooting percentage, and that's what made the difference. Sometimes, you know, things go your way. The other team wasn't catching many lucky breaks themselves.
Yeah, and Kevin, not all about luck. I thought their overall shot selection was better.
And a milestone win for the season. This will push their victory total to 20 wins even.
And once it becomes official, this win gives them a nice confidence boost against this team. They'll face them twice more this season.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for MP.
Well, that work he's shown on the glass has been spectacular. You love to see that as a coach.
5 on the clock. MP kicks to Conley. And again, Minnesota with the triple.
Taking no chances. They go on one last run to seal the deal.
Yeah, this run has poured a bucket of water on any ember of a potential comeback.
Well, for the Timberwolves, they can just run out the clock here. MP dishes to Conley. Back to MP. Off target from three-point range. Outside, Fox. And the foul called on MP. That will get him his 4th foul of the game. And so it's the Timberwolves taking care of business here. They put on a dominant showing in front of the crowd that loved every minute of it.
And, you know, this game could really be a defining one for what they can do when they are playing at their best. I mean, being here at home, no doubt helps, and the execution was flawless.
And that about wraps it up. For Greg Anthony, Alan LaForce, and Stan Van Gundy, this is...
MP, right here.
Yo, T-Man.
Yes, take that, Frank. MP, we know a lot of guys on the team have been battling a bug lately. Did that contribute to the slow start at all? How did you guys overcome that?
Was that obvious, huh? Yeah, I think it did. But that's the beauty of our team, man. We took the hit together, but we responded together. And you can't control viruses or injuries, but you can control your response to them. And that's what we did tonight as a team. I'm really proud of these guys.
You should be. All right, thanks, MP.
MP.
MP,
MP.
right here. Right here.
The game